Good morning. Dude, they've gone. They have exited the building. Matt left at, I think, at 4. Matt left early so he could brag to his wife that he left early or something. I don't know. I mean, he left it literally. He literally left at 5:30. Canberry just left. He went to get gas. We're gonna get on the water as well. Shad spawn. So that's the one tip I can give you on shad spawn is you gotta get there early. You get out there early in the morning and you'll find something special. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get fuel and then we gotta get on the water. And we're gonna go find them. We gotta do 3 days of work in 2 days, which is no problem. Just have to be efficient. I can't spend quite as much time in certain places that I want to. I think this is where Hiller and I and Rafe fished one of our tournaments during the shad spawn. Pretty sure. If not, there's a lot of birds here. The only issue with the birds right now is they're not feeding. They're kind of like hanging out. They're like confused. That's a good deal. A lot of bait, a lot of birds, hopefully a lot of bass.
Oh, that's a bass, bro. That's a bass. How do you miss it? Stack your leg. Dude, stack your leg.
What?
Dude, that was a good one, bro.
Oh, got it. Oh, it's a big bass, bro. It's a big bass. It's a big bass. Dude, he's tripping, bro. What? Oh. What was that? I don't even know what that was, dude. I mean, if it was a bass, it was a 5-pounder, but it was acting crazy. So I think it was a striper. I think it's a striper, but it jumped.
Striper don't jump, do they?
No. What is going on? How did I miss the freaking fish, bro? Seriously. He was acting too crazy though to be a bass, I think. You would think. Bass. Those were bass, dude. That was a freaking big, big bass. This is a nice bass. Look at this one. Dude, that was like a 5-pounder that we had on. That's what I'm talking about, dude. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Bro. Those are all big uns in there. These are all big uns in there. Thank you, Lord. There's a lot of big ones right here, man. A lot of big ones. Wow, look at that bass right there. That's a big old nasty. The one I had on before was huge. Huge. Huge.
Did he just eat a bird?
Probably.
My thoughts are like another level of ridiculous right now. Like, oh my gosh. Dude, I've never in my life been on a bite like this. And I say this because I'm not even catching them. I mean, I've had a couple hit. Guys, you hear about the term shad spawn. And you honestly ask yourself, what is that? That is a shad spawn. Ridiculous, dude. All the shad are everywhere on the bank. I'm like freaked out right now, dude. I've never seen. But what's crazy is I'm not doing the right lure. Like it's not the right lure. I need to just get my swim jig on and throw it up in there. Ooh, here they come. Here comes the bass again. Bass are coming back. See how the birds are walking this way? There's some big ones right here. They're kind of hanging off. They stay here. If I can, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, 100% I can catch 20 pounds right here. I'll figure out how to catch them. I'll figure it out. Coast Guard. That's Coast Guard.
Yeah.
Huh? I don't know. Did you see it? Big bass, dude. They're out here. Is it a striper? It is? It is, isn't it? Big striper. Yep. Okay. Well, that's what I think those were then. That's what those ones out here were. They hit me and missed me. You know what I'm saying? That one I thought was a 5-pounder was this. But is there bass up there? 100%. So one of the reasons you want to try to catch fish sometimes, because you have to identify what they are. You know, I had just talked myself into that every bite I had was a largemouth. And in my gut, when I first got the bites, I was like, I think it was a striper. And I kept losing them. But it was a striper. So the ones I had hooked, I think were striper. Obviously I caught 2 bass, and those were good ones, and there's definitely more there for sure. But that's what hit me there. So that just takes the spot down just a hair. Not as crazy as I thought it was going to be. But I'm glad that I think a lot of the stripers run up there and pin them. There's just largemouth mixed in. So what I just did is I just tilted this down. The glare is a little bad, and that's what's so awesome about these mounts, the beat down outdoors mounts. I can totally adjust the screen angle, so when I'm trying to see maximum clarity, the sun's reflecting, I can tilt it down a little bit real quick and easy. I can tilt it left and right. I can do all kind of stuff with it. So nice. Saw a crappie so far, and a little bass swimming. No good yet. Bluegill. There's one. There's 2-pounder. Found a couple fish on beds in here, in this creek, in the spring.
Yeah.
A couple cruisers too. I don't know how to catch the cruisers. There's one pair in here.
Guys.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like, you gotta find a lot more than what I'm finding.
Yeah. I got you.
Oh, hang on a second. Oh my gosh, is that a big one right there? What was that? Well, that looked like a big one in there. Oh yeah. Oh, big one, dude. Big one, bro. Like an 8 or 9 pounder, yeah. Alright, so here's the deal. I'm not finding much. There's some stuff in there, but that's tricky. That's tricky stuff right there. You see a lot of big fish swimming around, and you can't hardly catch them. So I don't know about that deal. I mean, look, if I'm going down here to Astor, I'll probably swing in there and see if I can't catch that one on the bed. Maybe try to find one or two, but I'm gonna go down here and flip these pads and look around. So far, we don't have anything going. Canterbury's got a few bites on the main river, which that's good. The shad spawn deal, I mean, I know I can catch a fish or 2 or maybe 5 out of that deal we found this morning. I mean, if I catch 5, they're gonna weigh a lot. And I don't see why we couldn't catch 5 bass in there, to be honest with you. So, we got I don't know, 4 more hours to fish. We need to find something pretty special. It's getting complicated. Don't do that. That was cool. That was cool. Okay. That's an important bite. Post-spawn fish. Frog. Frog. Okay. Alright. had 4 or 5 bites down here on a frog. They're all small, like literally small. I kind of like 2 days of practice because there's just no fluff. I mean, you just go right to, it's either in or out. And right now, it's out. There's no like 3 days of practice. You almost like got too many options going on. So I think we fished pretty effective, pretty efficient. We covered a lot of water. I'm not coming back down here. So we're gonna stop a couple more times, and then McCoy's gonna pick us up at the ramp. We're about 60 miles away from Black south, and that's it. So I don't have anything else to report other than about a pretty small limit today. Again, that shad spawn deal, it's got potential, obviously. That's a big deal. There were stripers mixed in, but there's also bass mixed in. So that right there, if things go just right there, that could be a big deal. And then need to figure out what to do the rest of the day. So we got all day tomorrow to figure it out. That's just what we're gonna do. They got us fishing some wacky times of the year now.
Yes.
I don't know. And we only got 2 days of practice, so.
Yeah. Y'all start Thursday, right?
Yeah. I don't know, man. What kind of weights have been taken in the tournament?
We usually fish the Wednesday nighter. We got like a little Wednesday nighter down out of Whitehair. I think last week was like 15 pounds.
Yeah.
5 fish limit.
Slack water pocket. Yep. Go in there and pitch stocks.
That's good, doesn't it?
You get more bites on the pond?
Did I tell you I got 2 flipping pads, but I thought there might be.
Yeah.
That was it. So 7 bites, I guess. How about you?
I had 5 frog bites, and they're all little, all 13 inches. And caught 1 flipping the pads. It was 1 3/4 pounds. And it sucked. I'm not going back. Dude, that low water's got it messed up, dude. Bad.
Canberra caught a 6-pounder off the shell bed today.
I know.
That's going to be the deal, obviously.
Especially with the water low.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
How many?
Robin might be good.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna fish north tomorrow, and I'll just go to Robin blind, dude.
Would you?
Heck yeah, it's just right out in the middle. You just go out to the middle, dude, and scope.
For real?
100%.
And just hope you catch a big one?
Just go out there and just go right out to the middle of every boat. There's gonna be 8 or 10 or 15 boats going around a circle.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, like, you can't. I'll claim the whole place. You know what I'm saying?
Tackle warehouse.
Ah, good.
What'd you order?
What did I order? He saw Trey McKinney, and he's like, I can fish like that guy.
I caught 4 gar and 1 bass.
You caught 4 gar?
Yeah, big ones.
That's good.
Tore my jerkbait up.
That was a big gar. I saw the picture.
That's a big one, dude.
It was humongous. Here, I'll show you a picture of it. You had a camera on today?
No, he was sleeping. He's got my camera and he was sleeping. I didn't leave it no 5:30. That would have been a good one to get a picture of.
Dang.
That one would have been even better.
Dang, dude.
That would have been a good one.
Oh my gosh.
That gar would have been really good.
Dude, look at that thing.
I'd catch them in practice. Dude, like, I can smoke them.
Here, you get a trophy.
Yeah.
Get a coat.
I can smoke them in practice, and I used to not do that.
I catch them. I don't catch them in practice, and I don't catch them in the tournament lately.
And I don't catch them in the tournament.
Yeah.
You already took a shower and stuff?
Yeah, I was the first one in at the ramp this morning.
And first one this evening.
6. I got in at
First
6.
one out,
I got in at.
first one in.
I got in at 6:20. No, Todd was already out. I got out at 6:45.
12 hours.
Yeah.
For the best use in the world. I didn't bring any of my sun shirts, dude.
yesterday. I don't have any of my buff shirts. The other one's wet. I mean, dirty. The other one's dirty. This is, well, I don't know.
Now that's old school wiping right there.
That's right.
Is that your toothbrush or Canterbury?
It's Canterbury's. Okay, good. I don't do mine like that. That's gross, dude.
Okay.
I mean, who would
Yeah, like that. Yeah. You're like a jellyfish, dude.
Yeah.
Dirty shirt tape.
I mean, he washes his toothbrush, I think. Fine.
In his mouth.
Yeah.
Hope you find the mother load.
Here, do your push-ups this morning.
No. I have Bassmaster. Not abs.
Come on, it'll help your pickleball serve.
You can't hit it overhand first.
Oh.
That's illegal. That's better, yeah.
You'll
Has
smash
to
the
be below
kitchen.
the waist too.
You'll smash the
The
kitchen.
ball has to be below the waist.
I don't know why you don't bring us some extra pickleball things. We could play pickleball with all these days off we have.
I had them somewhere, but we didn't have time. And then I forgot to bring them down here, and we could have played down here. Would you have played?
We could have played 4 or 5 days here.
Canterbury wouldn't play.
I'll play, 100% play.
See? McCoy said he's played before. He says he's pretty good.
McCoy's not good at anything that takes athletic skills in it.
I believe
Oh my
it.
God.
Unless he puts ice,
Terrible.
unless he puts ice skates on.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's not athletic. Playing goalie on a hockey.
Is fishing not athletic?
No. Them hockey guys have got to be in shape.
It is crazy how hard they skate all the way to the other side.
For like 80 minutes.
That's why.
It seems like they play forever.
Yeah.
Dude, I thought line changes were like every period. Till he told me they were like. He said a long time for a hockey player to play
2 minutes, right?
is a minute and a half, right, McCoy?
Yeah.
A minute and a half.
It's like a long.
Huh?
Now, if that ain't the biggest bunch of wieners I've ever heard in my life, a minute and a half is all they can stand.
That's a long time.
But dude, they skate as
I
hard
thought they
as they
played for
skate.
20 minutes.
They skate as
I'm
hard.
kidding when I
They
said
do, but
They skate as hard as they can skate for a minute and a half. They as hard as they can go one end, as hard as they go to the next end. The whole time, dude, it's crazy.
That's pretty true, actually.
When you see it in person at a mat,
I've been to some games.
dude,
The
it's
goalie
crazy.
never
But I know,
comes
They're
out.
going so fast, they slam into the wall, you know, because that's the only way to stop. It's better than just slam it.
They like putting people in between them and the wall.
Yeah.
On the other team.
Sounds smart. You can kill another man with your bare hands, and you're in professional fighting. I mean, that kind of part of it, right? I mean, you still have a ref to call the fight, I guess. When
Interesting to see the temperature change. You know, like during the day, 12 o'clock on or whatever, most days feel about the same. But mornings are always so different. Some mornings you wake up and it's 59 degrees and it's kind of, you feel that little bite, that little cool air bite. Some mornings you wake up and it's 71 degrees. And it's like this morning, I don't know, it feels like it's 69 degrees or something. A lot of times that will make that shad spawn even better, froth them up. So, I'm gonna go get some food, get some ice. We're gonna try to, there's another shad spawn down the bank from what we found yesterday and see if there's any bass in that one. There's gotta be a school of bass somewhere on one of those shad spawns where we pull up and you're gonna catch majority bass instead of striper. So, that's what we gotta do this morning. Yeah, I caught a couple yesterday morning down through here, and like you'll think 100% they're bass, and there's probably some bass mixed in. I did catch one, but everything was stripers and gar. All right, so the trick.
Here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna have to do that, and I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, well, we got to hold your finger like down, so we need to put your hand flat. So lay it like this. Go ahead and get down on the ground. Here, we'll get another hook in you.
If you'll take that thing right there.
Oh, well, I'm not going to jerk yet because we need to evaluate.
You have to get under.
Yeah. Okay.
No, but we got to hold this finger flat, dude. Thing's going to want to jump up. Push that point down, way down.
Hold on.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. We had to get that angle.
I am glad to see you get lost. I grabbed that freaking gar, and I come swinging him up. You know, I was going to try to figure out where to grab him, and all of a sudden that damn devil horse come flying out.
Just glad you didn't have him on your hand with that. That's what happened to me. I was at Harris.
He got me. He cut me there and got me there.
I had it at Harris. One got me, and dude, he sat there in the water, didn't move, and I was like, oh my god! And I was trying to get the finger, and it was just barely in, and I got the hook. And the minute the hook came out of my hand, it went bonkers.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, man. Boy, they're about to pin them on the bank here, man. They're rushing them up. It's about to go clear. Oh my gosh.
That's the other thing
I got one on the chatterbait.
Huh?
Got one on the chatterbait. Right here, 3-pounder. Chatterbait. He didn't get hung up that time. Yeah, that's a nice one. Oh yeah. Right at 3 pounds. Probably a 212. Big old thick one. I actually thought I was hung up again.
Do what?
I thought I was hung up again. It kept moving. Oh, there's a good one. Oh, I got another good one. Oh, I'm done. Oh yeah, 4-pounder. All right, chatterbait's the move. Let's quit doing this. I'd have caught five big ones a minute ago.
Are you still sitting in the same spot?
No, I've moved like 200 yards.
Oh, yeah. Well, just keep going down the bank. You might catch them on the chatterbait just going down the bank. I don't know.
And it's not a big, that was a 3-pounder. It looked bigger when it jumped. All right. Can I catch a 5-fish limit over there? I don't know. Don't know. Can I catch a couple of them? I think. So now I'm going to fish some docks. See if we can't. I mean, you just got to think about things when you fish. Like, bass are smarter than me. But that being said, the water abnormally low. The water abnormally low. The bass should be on these docks pretty good because all that cover that they're normally on is too shallow. Even this dock's too shallow. I mean, it's like barely any water. But a bass wants to get up in some shade. They're going to live on these docks. They're going to live on the ends of these docks. There's a bunch of bluegill beds right there. Those are definitely bluegill beds, not tilapia. Bluegill beds. Bluegill beds. Okay. On bluegill beds. That's what they're on. Oh, I got a bite. Oh yeah. Hold on. How big is this one? Hang on. I got one. Another 2-pounder. Oh, threw it back at me. On bluegill beds. Alright, our 2 days are about up. You know, you formulate a game plan. And you can only formulate a game plan based on what you're getting bites doing. Or what you think you can get bites doing. And they're going to catch them on shell bars. And I know where a bunch of shell bars are, but I have not been able to find fish on the shell bars that I've been checking. So I didn't get that done. There's a sight fish bite going on. Guys, there's going to be guys who do nothing but sight fish the whole tournament. And I did not get that going on. So my game plan now is a little bit of a survival game plan. It has potential based on that shad spawn. The shad spawn deal works out, you have a big bag right off the bat. And then we'll change the game plan slightly. But I don't know, guys. I mean, we only got 2 days of practice. I almost have to use tomorrow a little bit as a practice day, to be honest with you. I think I can catch 3 or 4 or 5 fish, hopefully in the morning. And they'll weigh pretty good. I think I can catch 3 or 4 fish on those bluegill beds. I don't know if they're going to weigh a lot, but hopefully they'll weigh some decent fish. And I think I can get you a few on docks. Now, I didn't get the pad bite going, but I didn't really do it much. Canterbury did it in the places that I like to flip, so it's just one of those things you just do at game day. And other than that, it's about it. We'll talk more about it when we get back in, but I've got about another hour left, and we need to find something pretty special here in this little bit. Come on, bud. Finally a shell bar. Finally a shell bar that's got some fish on it. How about that? As we travel around, we usually rent Airbnbs and VRBOs, and that's what we do. But this is the second time we've actually stayed here at Crescent Fish Camp.
which is right here on the shores of Crescent Lake. And it's a really cool spot. They've got so many cool accommodations, guys. I want to tell you all about this because if you ever come to St. John's for a high school tournament, you come here for a bass tournament out of Palatka. It's a 30-minute drive to Palatka in the mornings, easy. All the gas stations are open early here. But this place here has everything. They've got beautiful accommodations here. So they've got tons of parking for your boat. They've got hotel rooms, RV park, which is great, as well as these park model trailers, which are really well appointed. They even have some houses on the property that you can rent, and tons of great parking, beautiful swimming pool, and even they have gas on the water for your boats, launch ramp right here on the property, so you never have to leave. And they have a tackle shop inside the office there, which you can get stocked up on all the stuff that you might need. Crescent Fish Camp is an awesome place to stay. And thank you very much for allowing us to come here and enjoy this place. And again, if you're ever in this area, fishing a tournament, high school, whatever, just want to go have fun, it's a perfect part of the river too, because you've got everything from Dunn's Creek down Murphy's, all this stuff. Rodman's right across the way, so it's a very centrally located spot here on the river. Wacky Doodle. Just a bunch of Wacky Doodle. I'm on the Wacky Doodle pattern, dude.
What's that mean? Catch
I mean,
one,
just
catch
like
one on every rod?
I feel like I'm back before I knew what I was doing, and I just had to catch them stupid, dumb ways. One here, one there. It's Florida, dude. I should be dialed in. I should be going, I'm only doing this and this, and just be doing it every day like a machine.
So you're gonna fish brim beds, a shell bar, a shad spawn.
Yeah. Fish mystery pads.
Keep going.
Skip dock with a chatterbait.
Ooh, I like that idea.
Yeah.
That chatterbait, is that the one? Is that the juice?
Strange. I hate that people are watching our videos and just feel like I'm lost. I don't feel dialed in. I apologize, guys. Not for the lack of trying, that's for sure. It's just, I don't know what to say. I mean, I think I'll do okay, but I just really wish I should be more dialed in this. I should be more like, here's the two things I'm going to do, and I'm just going to do it all day. And I'm not like that. Just kind of a little junk fishing. But I think that little bluegill spot could be a very important little deal, especially if some big ones show up in there, which I think you have a chance of catching a personally. The shell bar deal, that's a timing thing. I'm not too amped on that. And then just getting, what I'm hopeful is I can go catch a good bag in the morning, and that'll take a lot of pressure off. And then probably just go flipping and throw chatterbaits on docks. And maybe even run down in the spring and go look for a big one if I caught a good bag right off the bat. If I caught 5 on the shad spawn, probably would do that. So a lot of things will kind of transpire tomorrow. If I go to the shad spawn spot and don't catch any, then I'm going to go to my bluegill deal and go probably flip chatterbait and scratch up a limit. So that's kind of where we're at. Have options. The complicated part on this system is that tides do make a difference, and what tide that might be. So as you catch fish, like for example, I just caught them on that shell bar. That's a late outgoing tide. I'm not going to have that in the tournament. Will they still be there? Maybe. But they might not. It's just the way it is.
Woo! I know what I need to do right now. Wash them gloves. They're going to smell like fish tomorrow anyway. Let's just wear them. Tomorrow, I may do something kind of weird and crazy and just start with a flipping stick in my hand. I was able today to generate a lot of bites when I spent some time doing it. I just don't know what kind of quality I'm dealing with. So I'm playing a numbers game. I think, my goal tomorrow is to catch 20 bass. And if I catch 20 bass, I'm in Florida on the St. Johns River. I'd like to think 1 or 2 of them might be good ones. And if that's the case, maybe we'll have a decent bag. But if not, we might have 9 pounds, 8 pounds. So we'll see what happens. you know, for 2 days of practice, just shy of 2 days. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great, so could always be better. But yeah, we're able to generate some bites, got a couple little things going, and we'll see what happens. So you're doing at
4 o'clock.
Are there any idle zones in Dunn Creek?
The bridge.
Oh yeah, that's it. That's short though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm 3:30, and I'll be 3:30 again tomorrow.
This is the 3rd tournament in a row I've been first and last flight. I sure would like to have 3 days on somewhere this big, because there's a lot of stuff that I would like to look at that I haven't got to look at. But for 2 days of practice, it was actually okay, I guess. Wasn't great, and it wasn't horrible. So, just have to see how it goes tomorrow. I think I can, you know, get some bites. Really don't know too much about the quality. I'd love to catch north of 15 pounds tomorrow. Feel pretty good about making the cut. If you can catch, I mean, if you catch 15 a day, you'll make it for sure, I would think. So I think it's going to be somewhere in that 12-pound mark. So just got to get a little bit of quality bite. I'll have an early number the 2nd day, which could help me on a shad spawn, but late number tomorrow. Still going to run to a shad spawn area and see if we can't catch a few. If we catch 2 or 3 good ones, it'll be a really good start. So we're going to make a little gamble and go for it tomorrow, and hopefully it pays off.
We're done. Done. Need to take a few things out of my boat in the morning just so I can run a little faster. We're gonna deploy the plan first thing in the morning. 2 days here on the St. John's. I don't know what to expect tomorrow. The weather's supposed to be pretty nice. And we're just gonna go give it a full send. Feel good about it though. I mean, we got a lot of options. Well, we have 3 options, I should say. And that's always a good thing. And about 40 or so going out. And we're gonna just go have some fun. So I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I know this was probably not, I know this wasn't as robust of a practice video as normal, but you know, we had 2 days of practice, and to be honest with you, just wanted to fish this week. So we didn't bring the cameras along every single day, because my job now is just to catch as many fish as I can catch. That's the job at hand. So guys, thank y'all so much. Appreciate y'all. Stay tuned. The very next video in this series is going to be day 1 and 2. St. John's River. Let's go. Bam!